Welcome to this day in wrestling history for July 18th. In 1980, Ron Gagne won his 10th and final AWA World Heavyweight Championship against Nick Bockwinkel in Chicago, Illinois. Gagne would retire 10 months later after defeating Bockwinkel again in his final match. In 1989, the WWF Tag Team Championship changed hands when WWF taped the 22nd edition of Saturday Night's Main Event from the Worcester Centrum in Worcester, Massachusetts. The defending champions, Demolition, the team of Action Smash, lost a 2 out of 3 falls match to the Brainbusters, who were Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard. And there was also the main event of the show. Main event of the show. Earlier on the card, Hulk Hogan retained the WWF Championship against the Honky Tonk Man. Superfly Jimmy Snuka defeated Greg the Hammer Valentine. And Bruiser Bar Beefcake defeated Macho Man Randy Savage by disqualification. 1993, WCW Blast took place at the Gulf Coast Coliseum in Biloxi, Mississippi. This was the final WCW pay-per-view under the NWA banner before the split from the organization. The biggest news of the show saw Ric Flair with his 10th and would-be final, although only non-recognized, NWA World Heavyweight Championship with a victory over Barry Windham. When the WCW NWA split was made official, the title would be renamed the WCW International title, and the NWA would have had a tournament. When the Dustin Rhodes and Rick Rude fought to a 1-1 draw in a 30-minute Ironman match for the vacant NWA United States Championship. The championship will remain vacant for 6 more weeks before Rhodes defeated Rude on WCW Saturday night for his second United States Championship. In the main event, Sting and Davey Boy Smith defeated Sid Vicious and Big Van Vader. In 1999, ECW presented Heatwave 99 from the Hera Arena in Dayton, Ohio. It was ECW's most watched pay-per-view before their national television deal with TNN started a month later. Balls Mahoney and Spike Dudley defeated the Dudley Boys, who were represented by Bubba Ray and Devon, to win the ECW Tag Team Championship in a Dayton street fight. This was the Dudley Boys' last match as they were leaving for the WWF. Francine defeated Steve Corino in a intergender match. In the main event, Rob Van Dam teamed with his recent rival Jerry Lynn to defeat the Impact players who were Lance Storm and Just Incredible. 2006, the WWE version of ECW was at the American Bank Center in Corpus Christi, Texas. In the main event, The Big Show and Undertaker went to a double countout for the Big Show's ECW World Heavyweight Championship. In 2010, the first ever WWE Money in the Bank pay-per-view took place at the Sprint Center in Kansas City, Missouri. The event saw 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches held for the first time. It was held for the first time that a match had been held outside of WrestleMania. In the first of the 2, Kane secured a World Heavyweight Championship shot over Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, Dolph Ziggler, The Big Show, Matt Hardy, Christian, and Kofi Kingston. Kane became the first person to cash in on the same night when he challenged and defeated Rey Mysterio for the title, just moments after Mysterio had successfully defended against Jack Swagger. Later in the night, The Miz won the WWE Championship match contract, defeating Mark Henry, Randy Orton, Evan Bourne, Ted DiBiase Jr., Chris Jericho, and John Morrison. In the main event, Sheamus defeated John Cena to retain the WWE Championship in a steel cage match. In 2013, a special Destination X themed episode of TNA Impact Wrestling from the Broadbent Arena in Louisville, Kentucky. In the main event, X Division champion Chris Sabin used the role that allowed the X Division champion to cash in the belt at the special event each year to face the TNA World Champion, who was Bully Ray, and he walked away, and Sabin walked away as the new champion. Also on the card were 3 triple threat qualifying matches for a X Division championship match. The first one was Sanjay Dutt defeating Homicide and Petey Williams. The second one was Manic defeating Chris Chavo Guerrero and Kenny King. And the third one was Greg Cluto. He defeated Rockstar Spud and Rubix. And the same night, at the Impact Wrestling also had an Impact taping. TNA had an Impact taping, I should say. I was doing TNA at the time. Also, obviously, at the Broadbent Arena in Louisville, Kentucky, Manic defeated Greg Cluto and Sanjay Dutt in a 3-way match to win the vacant TNA X Division Championship. In 2015, the House of Hardcore number 9 took place at the Ted Reeve Arena in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. In the main event, the Dudley Boys, represented by Dudley Devon and Bully Ray, defeated the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson. In 2018, an NXT TV taping at Purcell University in Orlando, Florida, Tommaso Ciampa became the new NXT champion after defeating reigning champion Aleister Black. In 2020, Impact Wrestling Slammiversary 18 took place at the Skyway Studios in Nashville, Tennessee. Eddie Edwards was crowned the new Impact Wrestling World Champion after winning a 5-way elimination match against Rich Swann, Trey Miguel, Ace Austin, and the re-debuting Eric Young. Heath Slater, who was recently released by WWE, made his debut on the show. Chris Bay defeated Willie Mack to win the Impact Wrestling X Division Championship. Deonna Purrazzo defeated Jordynne Grace for the Impact Wrestling Knockouts title. Kylie Ray won a gauntlet match to become the #1 contender for the Knockouts Championship. In 2021, WWE held their first pay-per-view in front of fans in 18 months with Money in the Bank at the Dickies Arena in Fort Worth, Texas. With a full arena of fans now allowed into the arena for the first time since the start of COVID-19 pandemic, the main event saw, well actually I guess it'll be the second time, the main event saw Roman Reigns defeat Edge to retain the WWE Universal Championship. After the match, John Cena made his first appearance since WrestleMania 38 as he came out to confront Reigns. The only title change of the night saw Charlotte Flair defeat Rhea Ripley for the Raw Women's Championship. Nikki ASH and Big E were the winners of the women's and men's Money in the Bank matches respectively. In 2022, WWE Monday Night Raw was at the Amalie Arena in Tampa, Florida. The 24/7 title changed hands 6 times. Akira Tozawa defeated Dana Brooks, who then lost it to Nikki ASH, who then lost it to Alexa Bliss, who then lost it to Drew Dopp, and who lost it to Tamina, who ended up losing it to Tozawa. In 2023, in the NXT TV at the Performance Center in Orlando, Florida, Dominic Mysterio defeated Wesley to win the NXT North American Championship. In 2024, GCW, the Game of Championship Wrestling, Believe Me at Headliners Music Hall in Louisville, Kentucky. In the main event, Mance Warner retained the GCW Heavyweight Championship against Myron Reed. Notable birthdays: Mandy Rose in 1990, Joey Matthews in 1979, Al Snow in 1963, Robert Gibson in 1958, and Carlos Colon, who's the father of Carlito, in 1948. Notable death: John Cornus, he was a former ECW Tag Team Champ in 2007. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day.